Hi guys, Justin here. Welcome to Farm 26. So, 9600 fuel leak. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I deleted the video, but I'll give you a quick run through what I did. I pulled these 4 bolts here, and there's 2 here, 2 up front, and pulled this guy off. Pulled the frame rail off. And I tucked this hose up in here, which I didn't get back down again. And that's basically what I deleted. The rest of it is pretty well there, so apologize for that. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. So here he is. Yeah, you can see the wrench just down in the corner. And then he's way, like if you follow the steps straight up, he's back in there. And this is the, I grabbed the wrong wrench. I'll be back in a second. And this is the cab that some call the pain in the ass. Let's see. And I don't know why, because this is the cab where you can pull the floor and you've got access to the inside. There is that other cab that's got that steel plate here, and that just makes him a bear if you've got to go and replace a brake line or something of that nature. There. Got our cab mount loose. Okay, what else does he hold? Right here, 3/8. I'll grab a wrench. Okay, so we got just this little step support holding him in there yet. I think what we're going to do is take this side off completely and just loosen the back side. He's already wanting to fall out. There he be, along with all his goodies. Okay, just throw our nut back on so we don't lose him. I normally try to reuse or use more newer nuts and bolts, but when I moved the shop, or I shouldn't say when I moved the shop, when I started fixing stuff out of the shop at the other place, my bolt bin kind of went that way. It's one thing a lot of guys don't have is a good bolt bin, and tell you what, you kind of need it. Keeps you going on a Sunday. Alright, let's bring you in a little closer. And I don't know. No, we're going to start a different video. We're going to flip you around. Okay, I do have you all in there odd, but this right here is that fitting that's behind that cab mount. And I don't know if you can see the little drips or not, but yeah, he is dripping. I haven't pinpointed exactly where, but we're going to take that 9/16, and he's half, of course, half, and must be 5/8. I'll be right back again. And we're just going to give him a little tighten. And I'm starting to see why some of these YouTube guys say, boy, taking these videos takes more time. You know what? Yeah, he could use a little tighten. See if I can get my wrench off him now. Okay, you know, one other thing we're gonna grab, some brake cleaner. All right, So we can give him a good wash out up there. And what would we do without brake cleaner? I tell you what, power washer goes a long ways, but brake cleaner actually kind of gets you dry and clean. Oh yeah, where's our leak? You can't tell me that that's all it was, because that would just be too easy. Well, while we're giving him a second, I thought I'd show you. You guys come across a wrench that looks like this. That's actually what it's made for, is getting around them lines. And well, I'll bring you out and I'll show you. So, like, you take your pump there, and it fits over the line. That's how you get on them without rounding the crap out of him. I mean, this one's kind of rounded here, but we'll go on the top, and there, you see what I mean? It's a lot tighter. And this is an old wrench. I mean, it's got some wear on it, but it's still way better than your open end. Well, it's been about 10 minutes now, and as you can see, our fitting up and in there, it is dry. We might call this good and put our frame rail and our cab mount back on. Yeah, we'll probably tighten the other side up and we can call this Ford done, I think. All right, so we're gonna start getting this cab mount back up and in here. And there is this stack of, oh, it's a washer, or it's a fiber washer, a rubber puck, and he does have to go in between. Let's see, he goes up. And he can be a bit of a pain. That stack sometimes doesn't always want to go in real nice. But we'll start our top there. And we'll get our little stack all straight on there. And they just don't give you a lot of room for this. And I would bring you in on a video, but that's just it. There's not much room. Okay. And yeah, he did grab. Alright, so we're just going to throw one of our cab bolts in to hold them up. And luckily we didn't have to jack. Okay, we're going to throw our other cab bolt in, and he's just going in hand tight, because we're going to draw that up, but we want everything to be aligned, so that way when we put everything together, he's straight. There. I don't know, I'm not going to say you can't get better than that, but it's about what you get. Throw our nut underneath. Got him started anyway, 15/16. Using the new one. I keep forgetting that I bought that row of wrenches. I got so sick and tired of, I'm always looking for 15/16, 9/16, and 3/4, and I finally said, you know what? If I get a sleeve, they might actually stay. Okay, we're gonna hit him again, but we're gonna throw that rail in. And that brought it up just enough to make it so going together life is going to be all right. But yeah, when you don't have that little block in there, they rub right here. Yeah, you can see that. Get our scuzzy panel. And I do like to start the fronts just by hand. I don't know why, but they just seem to go together better. There really isn't a big deal to it. It's just kind of what I like to do. And I don't have my row of big, or I shouldn't say big, but up to 1.25 inch sockets here, so this is all going to go together by hand. Let's see, is he right? Yeah. Get rid of my real cheapy. I do have a couple of these 3/4 sets that they're pretty cheap. They're not anything to brag about. But I do have one set of rights that I have really been impressed with. They used to sit in my shop in my good toolbox, but ever since I got that 1-inch impact, they kind of been more useful at home than at the shop. So. Let's see. Well, I think I'll throw my bar on him once we're done. If you don't put a bar on him, well, if I don't put a bar on him, he will work loose. I'm not as strong as I used to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm no little wimpy girl or nothing, but and that's not a remark against women. That's because I tell you what, I know a couple of them that'll kick a lot of fellas hind end, if you know what I mean. There, let's put something real on them. Now you're going to see me use this little cheater pipe. If you do that, I mean, just be smart. We all know what they do. We all know you can get carried away. But we also need some tight bolts. That's pretty good. That one needs one more. There. And there you go. Now we just gotta tighten that cab down nice and tight. When I mean nice and tight, I mean tight. Them rubbers will work themselves loose every time if you don't have him tight. And I do mean tight. I mean where the impact don't turn him no more. There. And he will work loose. And I'm gonna just hit the other, well, I'll bring you with. We're gonna hit the other side too since we got everything out. These cabs do work loose. And he did need about a, oh, I'd say it turned 3/4 of a turn or so, but we'll keep your cab tighter. That's the Ford done. Or no, it's not the Ford done. That's the Ford almost done. Oh man, you hear that air compressor ticking away in the back? Man, I love that. I used to have one that would just shake the whole building. And yeah, he quit shaking the building, so we had to get something new. Well, not new. I can't afford a new industrial or commercial compressor. Well, I don't know about can't afford, but I can't justify. There we get our engine heater back on. I do live in Minnesota, so I mean, these aren't on for no reason. Now, even in the spring, it's just an easier startup. I know I had a few cold starts and whatnot, but I'll be honest with you. When it comes morning time, or you know, when we're in the field and it's morning and it's a cold day, because there's days we go and I wouldn't say froze, but you definitely are wearing a jacket. Well, you can still dig. You can still do a lot of things. But yeah, a little heat sure makes starting the day a lot nicer. There, that's him. And where'd our 9/16s go? We need 2 9/16s. Finish our stuff up. And here is our step. And his washer's right there. Those sand hills? We normally don't get a whole lot of sand hill. Well, they might be geese. I gotta go look to tell you for certain. But yeah, we get sandhill cranes, just not a lot of them. We're not like the Dakotas. Yeah, them gotta be geese. They got more cackle than dinosaur sound. I used to be able to differentiate pretty good, but I'll be honest with you, that 15 years in the oil field, none of it's quiet. It don't seem very loud, but let me tell you, it takes your ears from you. And they're a lot better about noise protection out there now than what they were when I started. But yeah, it's still not good on your ears. Well, neither is this animal. Matter of fact, I'll be honest with you, I grab earmuffs if I'm in this one. I should get a set of them nice, that got the radio in them. You can recharge them. There. That's Ford done, or 9600 done. Good, I can, well, I might edit this and see where we're at. If the video's right there at time, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Have a good day. Appreciate anyone that subscribed. If you got a friend, share them. Yeah. Enjoy.